We are, unfortunately, potentially approaching a very dangerous period, not ideologically, but in a very sort of literal and pragmatic sense, a dangerous period, what could be dangerous for many Americans, because President Donald Trump, in his latest series of rage tweets, amplified a message reportedly from one of his fans that things are soon to escalate and it could be a dangerous moment in America, which of course is likely to have the effect of planting that idea in his followers and actually making it so, a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. So let me back up and kind of give you the genesis of all of this. Yesterday morning, after a couple of days of relative calm on Twitter, and I use that phrase very, very loosely, Donald Trump amplified some dangerous messages and also sent some messages of his own, attacking Joe Biden, attacking Republican Governor Brian Kemp. And this now is getting to be extremely concerning over what is going to be a 5 or 6 week period of this nonsense, I predict. It started with a sort of strange all capital letters tweet where Donald Trump said merely wisdom and courage. Very strange thing to say. And then he quoted an unnamed fan, supposedly from one of his rallies, as reported supposedly by propaganda network OAN. And this is where Donald Trump amplifies the idea of a dangerous moment with huge escalation, saying, quote, and this is quote, this is me quoting Trump, quoting OAN, quoting a Trump supporter. People are upset. They have a right to be. Georgia not only supported Trump in 2016, but now, that's untrue, of course. This is the only state in the Deep South that went for Biden. Have they lost their minds? And yeah, I mean, Biden won. That's it. This is going to escalate dramatically. This is a very dangerous moment in our history. The fact that our country is being stolen, a coup is taking place in front of our eyes, and the public can't take this anymore. Now, that's all untrue. And Trump quotes a Trump fan at a Georgia rally per OAN and then says bad. After that, Donald Trump went after Republican Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. Why? Because Kemp won't illegally steal the election for Trump. Kemp is no good guy. I really want people to understand this. When I've been saying this week, Kemp doesn't seem willing to try to steal Georgia for Trump. I believe Kemp is horrible. Kemp participated in voter suppression in the very election in which he was a candidate for governor against Stacey Abrams. Kemp has overseen the continued purging of voter rolls and everything else that we've been talking about. And I wouldn't even put it past Kemp to try to steal Georgia if doing so would give Trump the presidency. What may be going on here is Kemp realizes, even if I try to fraudulently steal Georgia for Trump, Trump still doesn't win. It just reduces the number of electoral votes by which Joe Biden wins. And so, listen, Kemp's no good guy, but Trump's furious with him because Kemp won't try to steal it for him. Trump tweeting, how does Governor Brian Kemp allow certification of votes without verifying signatures? And despite the recently released tape of ballots being stuffed, remember that those tapes have been completely debunked. His poll numbers have dropped like a rock. He is finished as governor. Listen. As we spoke about yesterday with Benjamin Dixon, there's a lot of Republican infighting in Georgia. This may all damage in the end calculation, in the final math. This may hurt Brian Kemp or it may not with Georgia Republicans. We don't know, but it's certainly not clear at this time. And of course, most of these tweets flagged by Twitter as being misleading or disputed. And then Donald Trump merely calling on the Supreme Court to steal the election for him, saying, quote, the Supreme Court has a chance to save our country, capital C, country, from the greatest, capital E, election abuse in the history of the United States. 78% of the people know the election was rigged. So when Trump chooses to quote and amplify some alleged follower who's saying this is about to escalate and this will become a dangerous moment for the United States, it's very, very dangerous for Trump to do. Now, Trump can hide behind, I didn't say it. I was quoting a fan, but it's fanning the flames when the president does this. It's dog whistling when the president does this. And this could get very ugly very quickly. And I have no idea what Trump supporters are willing to do. What are they capable of, as they are inevitably seeing? I mean, it's happening daily. Every lawsuit getting tossed. Each day, Trump continues to claim he won. And each day leads us to nothing other than being one day closer to Joe Biden being sworn in as president on January 20th. So it is scary. And I get emails, 2, 3, 4 emails a day, not dozens like when I, say the wrong thing, but 2, 3, 4 emails a day from people who are saying, listen, I live in this red state. I'm worried about this or that because these people are furious. These people literally believe the things that Donald Trump is saying. They're not, they don't interpret I was robbed as I should have won, but I didn't. They interpret I was robbed as specific Democrats manipulated votes and stole and cheated and hacked and all this different stuff. And that the will of the people was that Donald Trump would win. They literally believe that that's what Trump is saying. And who knows what they're potentially willing to do. We all we can do is follow it and see and hope for the best. If you are anything like me, you probably aren't thrilled with the idea of going into a doctor's office right now. And thankfully, there's a practical and affordable way to take control of your health and get personalized care from the comfort of your home. It's a service called SteadyMD. They're one of our sponsors. You take a quiz, you get matched with a licensed primary care physician who understands your health needs. You have a 1-hour video call with your new doctor. You establish a meaningful relationship with them. And after that, your doctor is available to you anytime by text, phone, or video chat. This is not a random doctor on call. Each doctor at SteadyMD has a limited number of patients, so they actually have time to listen to you. You get the personal attention that you deserve. They can do almost everything an in-person doctor can do: perform medical evaluations, talk to you about health concerns, send prescriptions to your home or local pharmacy, and anything they can't do online, they'll quickly set you up with an in-person provider to do, things like blood tests, as an example. You don't need insurance. It's only $99 a month with no other fees or copays. There are so many practical advantages to using SteadyMD for primary care, and it's also so much more affordable. Go to steadymd.com/Pakman to take the free quiz, see which doctor is right for you. I took their quiz. They matched me with a doctor who specializes in my particular health needs and situation. The doctor they gave me is a really perfect fit for me and my medical needs. There's no risk, no commitment to get started. Just click the link right underneath this video.